morning, babes. So today is a little unexpected. I had every intention on like filming today, and I'm obviously going to still do that. But we had a storm last night like pass through, and we don't have power. We lost power at 7:30 last night, and it hasn't come back. It's kind of insane. So I've been trying to get ready in the dark. But luckily, it's not like such a cloudy day that there's not light coming inside. Thank God. Otherwise, I feel like with all the gray skies, it might have been impossible to try to like get ready right now. I can't believe that. It was wild. Like the lights were flickering on and off since like 5 o'clock, and I knew that the power was going to go out just based off of all that, but I was just hoping that it would hang on. I got done as much as I could last night, just knowing, right, that the power was gonna go out, but obviously not having power, it kind of prevented me from doing a lot of stuff, especially a lot of stuff that involved having a computer, because I don't have cell service either, which is kind of wild. No, that's not working. So I'm feeling slightly behind today. Man, why does it take so long to smooth this out? The hair is obviously going up because I can't use any heat tools. Are you gonna work now? You're gonna be difficult. That's fine. That's fine. It works. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I got done as much as I could last night, but I'm feeling a little bit behind today already. But it is what it is. I think that the silver lining of not having power was that I was able to just read, which was really nice. So pretty much from like 7 until I went to bed around midnight, I was just like reading and really into that. And then this morning, ate breakfast and like was reading a bit more just to like wake me up. But yeah, it's kind of wild. Still keeping on with the same schedule and everything else that I needed to get done today, just working around it. So obviously I can't log on and work right now, but that's okay because I wanted to run an errand, and then I'm also needing to go to my condo. I hope that there's power up there. Oh my gosh. But I have a cleaning appointment, and so let's try to get some things together that I need for that. Dark, dark, dark. I know. Sorry guys. Okay. Great. Ew. Just needing to get linens together. I finished the majority of the laundry, thank God, right before the power went out. And then I've been using a power bank to charge my phone. I'm hoping like the further away I get from my house, I'll have cell service again. So that way I can see if like the power company and stuff has been texting to tell us the ETA for when the power is gonna come back on. I cannot believe this, it is insane. Okay, I need to go grab a coat. All right, I've got my jacket. I gotta bundle up. It is very, very cold outside. So I have on my Canada Goose, and then underneath, I've been loving this sweatshirt from Aritzia. It's like a mock neck full zip. And then I have on just like a layered sort of tee situation underneath that you can kind of see. And then I have on my favorite Levi's jeans at the moment. These have been an amazing go-to. They're like their dad jean. And then I'm just gonna throw on some Sambas with this, but that's at the front door. In the meantime, I just have on my slippers. Okay, let's get the purse together. Let's get the car loaded up. Venture out. Wow, this seems to be bad now that I'm out on the road. Everything around me, like businesses, the lights, street lights, like everything is still out. That was one hell of a storm. Like I was actually hearing so many trees in our backyard like snap and fall and everything. It was kind of scary. Wow, all of the lights are out. I don't even know if the mall is gonna be open. We're gonna find out. But yeah, I just need to stop there and like make a quick run into Nordstrom to do like a return, and then we'll find out about the condo as well. Wish me luck. Man, oh man. What a day out here, you know? So like everybody has lost power and it still isn't back, and it's almost 2 o'clock, which is wild. And I was trying to find somewhere to eat, but like everywhere is closed. Like I'm sitting at McDonald's because I was thinking for sure like they would be open, like somehow like they would still have power, but no. So now I'm trying to think about like what I want to eat. Shoot. But for sure, the condo did not have power, so I had to reschedule the cleaning, but I still went up there anyways to do what I needed to do. But the mall did have power, and the mall was so packed, so busy. If I
would have known that I couldn't have gotten food anywhere else, I feel like I probably would have gotten some there, but you know. Hindsight. So I guess I'm just gonna go back home, try to find some snacks at home to eat, because anything I have at home requires like an oven, the stove, a microwave, something like that, which I don't have access to. So I think that it's just gonna be down to some snacks at the moment. This is wild. Honestly, like what in the heck is wrong that nowhere still has power? Oh, I would not want to work for a power company right about now. I can only imagine how busy they are. Haha! So I landed on doing a cucumber salad. I still had a cucumber and it doesn't require any cooking, which is perfect. So I just cut it all up with the mandolin and I'm just gonna add everything that I like to add to it. It's the same thing that I've shown you guys. I haven't really changed anything. So it's soy sauce, I have MSG, this is rice vinegar, and we have some toasted sesame oil. Some fish sauce, and then I like to go in with some garlic, a small spoonful. Clean out the spoon to not contaminate this, which is the chili onion, like the crunchy one from Trader Joe's. Another spoonful of that. Power's gotta come back soon, man, because I'm concerned about everything that's in the refrigerator and the freezer. I'm trying to think if I've been without power for like this long before, and I don't know if I have. It's been a long time though. A little pinch of sugar, and that is it. Give this a good shake, and essentially I'm gonna go stare at a wall. What else am I supposed to do? This is a weird time to be vlogging. Not exactly what I had planned for today. I'm hoping it comes back because after 3 o'clock I'm not gonna be able to film because it's gonna be too dark, right? So I'll just have to pick up this vlog tomorrow. Roll with the punches. Oh, and I didn't even tell you guys, but Juan's not even here. So I am writing solo for like this whole week. He went to New York over the weekend for work and he's staying there for a week. So he's gonna be back by the time like this vlog goes up. So like even more so, like I'm just here alone with the babies. He was gone even in like the last vlog that I posted. You guys are very observant. Like if Juan's not in a single video, you guys are like, where is he? Fair enough. I could have went with him to New York and just like worked out of the Amazon office in New York, like the building that he's in. But it was kind of a short notice of a trip. And I just thought that it would have been like more work than it was really worth to try to figure out like what to do with the animals and then get everything that I had planned and like going on under control in order to leave. Otherwise, I definitely would have gone with him. But that's okay, because I kind of like my solo time anyways, you know? So it worked out. Took Gray for like an extra long walk because it's like, well, what else is going on? This is honestly perfect timing this morning. These candles that I ordered, not because of like the power going out or anything, but just because like came and they're battery operated that already have batteries in it. So this is gonna be perfect if the power does not come back on today and I have to endure this for even longer, but I'll have these to like place around like the house or like around the bedroom or things like that because it came in a pack of 6. This is absolute perfect timing, honestly. So yeah, love these. These are gonna be so great. I want to do a Lululemon haul, but I'll have to do it tomorrow just because it's starting to get super dark. I'm trying to just like put the camera near the window where there's still like some light coming in. But this is one of the items that I got from Lululemon that I love. It's freezing outside. I like immediately came inside and changed since there's no heat on, you know, and put on like the thickest pair of sweatpants that I have. And then I just kept this on. But my ears are like so sensitive to the cold. And so when I saw that Lululemon came out with these, I was like, oh my God. Yes, like these are absolutely perfect and I just tested them out right now and they work really, really well. It kind of had like some noise canceling to them too, but my ears are warm and they didn't bother me at all. So I'm so excited about this. They have it in black and like I think one other color, and I'm thinking about also getting them in black because yes, like it's like perfect for those situations where like you don't want to wear a hat,
You don't want to wear a beanie or even like one of those bands that like wrap around to cover your ears, especially like if you have your hair like this, and this is like the perfect for that scenario. Juan called me when I was out walking because of the angle and because the sky is so gray. He was like, what in the world, is it snowing? Because I had that on and then the background was all white, and I'm like, no. And he was just dying of laughter at me because I was wearing those. I was like, you know how sensitive my ears are. I don't care if it seems too early to wear something like that. Like when it's cold out, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, you know? No matcha, which is making me really sad because I would really love a matcha right now, but no hot water. That's fine, but let's maybe turn on some of these candles and get set up and do a bit of reading. I think I have like 4 to 5 hours left in Heartless Sky, the last book of Zodiac Academy. So now I have literally no excuse. I'm just gonna sit down and read it, and that's gonna be the rest of my night. It's been like 3 days since the last time I vlogged, and we'll get into that in a second, but I owe you this Lululemon haul that I mentioned 3 days ago, so let's quickly do it because I only have a few things, and a majority of it is like outerwear too, but it's all stuff that like I'm so excited about. I love the new launches that they're coming out with. So the first is this jacket. It's like a Sherpa teddy bear jacket. They also have it in the bone color, but I thought that the black would be so pretty. It's so warm, so soft. So if you have a Wonder Puff, like the fit of it is exactly the same. Oh my god, it's so cozy warm, so flippin' cute. I love like the high collar. It's gonna keep you so cozy warm because God knows it is freezing here. So this would be the perfect jacket to wear right now. It has a hood that is removable. It has like zip pockets on the inside and zip pockets on the outside. And then underneath it, hang on, I got this new set. It's right up my alley. I think the funny thing about this is that they've had these Align pants for a while now. It's in like a heathered gray sort of like fabric, right? You can see all the details on it, but they did not have a matching sports bra in it for the longest time, and they finally released one. So I was like, okay, because when I couldn't find a matching sports bra in this, I ended up returning them because you guys know I cannot justify having leggings without it having like a matching top to it, because this is the way that I love to wear my activewears in matching sets. They finally came out with the matching sports bra. So these are the Align, the 25-inch, very normal classic fit in them. And then they came out with this in, I think, a few different styles, if I'm not mistaken, but this is the Flow Y bra, which is one of my favorites just because of like how minimal it is. It does have the padding that it comes in it right now, but I'm gonna end up removing it. The fit is impeccable, and it's really great for all of like my at-home workouts that I do. I even love to weight train in these. I don't think that they're great for cardio, but for all like those other workouts, they are absolutely perfect. And the back of it has like this Y to it too that I just love so much. This is not gonna be a matching set here, but I just threw it on really quickly. So this is the Soft Stream half zip. It's one of my favorites. I have this in so many other colors as well. I love the fit of it. You can see that it's like cropped and it has like this little cinching on it, and it just fits really well. Like it's good to wear like at home, working from home, running errands. It's good to like layer. If I want to wear like a bulky jacket over top it, like I absolutely could, but it's just a way to feel like still super comfy, super casual, but like still look nice, you know? I bet this would even look pretty good with jeans as well. I want to offer up a really quick comparison because I forgot that I just got this in. This is a set from Aritzia, and as you can see, it's like almost identical to the set that I just had on from Lululemon. And what I love about Aritzia's activewear is that it is just like Lululemon's Align. Like this fabric is so buttery soft and like Nulu feeling, but it's a lot more affordable too. So this is kind of like the equivalent of my favorite at Lululemon. So these are a 5-inch bike
like short, and then this top, which fits very similar to like the Flow Y, but the back is an eraser back. It's just kind of like a standard, but it is adjustable, which is nice. This is also a new release from Aritzia, like this colorway. And I was so intrigued because of like the Lululemon one, right? And so I wanted to get it to see how close of a match it is, and it's pretty dang close. I love this set too. All right, let's put on more of a normal outfit for this next one. It is this jacket, and it's an insulated jacket, so it has a little bit more warmth to it, but it's still like more on the lightweight side. This is one that I can see me wearing, not necessarily like right now in the winter time, but I think it's gonna be perfect for the spring and the summer and then like early fall. And that's because one, it is insulated, right? So it's gonna offer like some good warmth for where I live, but it also does have a hood on it. And given all the rain here, like it's so important for my jackets to have hoods on them. And then it's also a little bit waterproof too. So this is a really cute option. I like the length of it, that it's a little bit cropped. It has a bit of cinching to it. I think it fits really, really well. This one does come in black and I think one other color too. And I went true to size in this one. And this one is a fun one for this season. It's more of like a layering piece, right? Because it's just like a lightweight shirt jacket, but it's a little bit more cropped. It's very boxy, a little oversized as well, but the material is corduroy, so it's very like on point for this season. Love like the structure of it a lot, and the buttons on it too kind of just has a little bit more of like a comfy oversized fit. Here's like the side view of it, and then I also ended up getting a couple of accessories. First is another one of like belt bags. I love these, and I love that they come out with them in so many different like fabric choices. You have like the plain ones, they have like fleece, they just came with a corduroy one, and then they also have this one that has like an iridescentness to it and like a puff to it too. These are really great for anything and everything. I would take them hiking. I have one that's like my dedicated bag that I take out when I walk gray. For a long time it was like my everyday purse as well, because it's just so easy to like put over your shoulder, your hands free. So I feel like if you're a mom, this might be like a really great thing to get to. My niece also loves hers. And I got this set because I like the way that it looked online. It is definitely more speckled and have like flecks in it than I was kind of anticipating, but I think that it's still pretty. I also didn't realize it had like this white trim to it. I haven't even tried it on yet. Let's see what it looks like on. Cute. Honestly, if you like the kind of beanies that don't have like the wide cuffs, I think this is a good option. What I like about it too is that it's not too tight around the head. So like right now I know it's not gonna like mess up my makeup or mess up my hair. So I feel like it's a really great option. It's also cashmere, 100% cashmere, so that's incredible. And I like having matching sets with like my beanies and my gloves. So I got these to try. I think they were in sizes. Yeah, so this is a size extra small. You guys, I have the smallest hands. So getting like gloves that have sizes is so perfect. Oh, these are really nice. They fit really nice. I like how high up they go too. The thing is are they tech friendly? Usually they have like a different thumb when they are tech friendly. No, it's not tech friendly at all. Oh wait, no, they are not. So that's it, guys. That's everything. That's everything I got that I wanted to share with you. Hope that you liked it. I'll of course have everything linked down below for you. And if I forgot to mention any sizing or coloring information, like all of that sort of information will also be down there. You guys know I got you. I link absolutely everything. All right, we have some laundry piles going, and I was getting all this stuff prepped, and I figured I would share this with you guys. Something I found like a couple of months ago, and it's been the best stain remover. This bad boy. I just get it off at Amazon. It came in like a 3-pack or something, but this gets out every single stain. It's been absolutely incredible. Like even oil stains, everything, without like ruining your clothes. So I'll link this for you guys. So it's been absolutely chaotic over here. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so the last time I vlogged, right, we didn't have power, and I honestly thought like it would come back like fairly quickly. But needless to say, I didn't get power back until last night, so I went 3 days without power, and so life just got like super hectic. And now that the power came back on yesterday, I feel like I am just rushing to play catch up and just do a ton of things that I couldn't do like when the power was off. So I have laundry, I loaded the dishwasher, ran the dishwasher, unloaded it, now I need to load it again, like just picking up and cleaning up everything. Oh my gosh, it's been absolutely insane. And on top of that, because it was so long with the power off, I had to go through the refrigerator and throw so much stuff out. I don't want to get food poisoning or anything, obviously. So throwing away like all of our dairy and everything. Oh, It's so upsetting because it's just like such a waste of money, but like, what can you do, you know? I have lived here my whole life and never have I ever gone this long without having power. I think the most amount of time that I've gone without having power, and granted, like, I live close to a city, right? So I feel like that also impacts it. And that's also why I was like really surprised that I didn't have power for like as long as I did. But the longest that I've gone before, I think, was like 12 hours, not even. So to go 3 days, it was kind of like throwing me off. Trying not to spiral or anything. I feel like I handle crises like really well, but now, like, looking back on it, like, now I'm at a point that I can like freak out a little bit about it. It's kind of funny. There wasn't like an immediate ETA at the beginning, so I was kind of like playing it by ear. So I ended up spending the first 2 days just here like sleeping in my bed, super cold, freezing, but I like had just tons of layers on, and then I was layering tons of blankets on my bed. The animals were doing just fine, but then when I got the ETA that it wasn't gonna come back on until like Saturday, I was like, are you kidding me? That's like 4 to 5 days without power. I can't do it any longer. I need water. I need to be able to take a shower. I obviously need to be able to take care of the animals. Their food needs to be refrigerated. So yeah, my mom luckily had power because she lives over on like the Seattle side. And so I went over to her house for just a day, just one night, and then the power ended up coming back on, like I said, on Friday. So it was very short-lived being over there, but I'm so grateful that she was just like, yeah, come on over, take over like what you need to, and that she actually did have power too, because the entire east side is just wiped out. There's so many people that don't have power now. My entire area, including like stores and the grocery store and everything, just got power back yesterday. So it's like really chaotic around where I live. I can't even go to the store and get like dairy or anything in the freezer or the refrigerated sections yet, because they had to like do what they needed to do. So we're trying to bounce back now. But yeah, like I said, it was a little chaotic between, well, the whole week, yesterday and today and this morning, but I feel like I'm starting to get things in order, so I'm starting to feel better about a lot. Also, Juan is so lucky that he missed all of this. He's still in New York. He was on me like crazy, like trying to get updates and send me updates and asking like every 20 minutes how I was doing. I feel like he was feeling really bad that he wasn't here, but he's coming back tonight, and that was just insane having to deal with all of that on my own. I was just so looking forward to this week because it was gonna be like a week alone, doing all of the things that I wanted to do and catch up on that required power. And then now, yeah, it just, things are kind of impacted. So bear with me, like when it comes to uploading and things like that. Oh, I don't even think I mentioned it, but I also didn't have service. So I couldn't call people, I couldn't go online, like I couldn't do anything. I would have to drive close to the freeway, which is 15 minutes away, to get like any cell service. So when I was sitting at home, like I literally was doing nothing. I think, thank God, I love books, because I finished Heartless Sky and I ended up starting a new book. I kept myself busy, or like walking gray, like during the daytime, because at night it was pitch dark. But it started to get like pretty boring, you know? And then obviously getting really stressed about being behind at work and all of like that stuff too. But we're on the up and up, right? Let me get this all going and stop talking. So this is the book that I have been reading. I just really wanted like a quick little romance, lighthearted book, especially after tackling Zodiac Academy, right? Before diving in to Quicksilver, like another fantasy. Just wanted a little bit of separation. So started this one. I really like it. It's a little cheesy, but it's a good read. Delivery guys, we're still delivering, which was a surprise. I ordered more gel nail polish from Gel Care. I really like this brand. I love the colors and everything. They are currently, I think they still are, having their Black Friday sale. So I took advantage of that because they are a Canadian brand and they don't offer free shipping, but luckily there wasn't any duties or anything like that. So I definitely wanted to take advantage and get like a bunch of new colors that I can wear in the winter time. And then I think I got like one spring color, but I just like want a lot more dark colors that I can alternate between. Also, these nails came off last night after I got home and I was like, yes, a shower. I did like a full-on working shower. I took off the nails. I was like, it's time. I just need to cleanse myself and start over from like this week, you know? So I'm gonna go a couple days without any nails, and then then put some on right before Thanksgiving. That's my plan right now. And I'm excited because now I can create some new sets. So we got emeralds. Let's open this together. So it's like a really pretty dark green. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Next is blush BB cream. So a really pretty, like rosy sort of a color, kind of pinky, kind of purpley. This is the one that I thought that would be really nice for the springtime. Maybe like come the new year. We have Cabernet 2.0. So this is just like a blood red sort of a color. I think it's gonna be nice because I'm not like much of a red girl, but I feel like if I do, what are you doing? A deep red, that I'm gonna like it. Are you trying to get that bone? Ah, little gray. I will say, like, the animals were absolute angels during like this whole week, which was so nice. I feel like Gray and I like bonded extra amazingly, which I'm obsessed with. Okay, rosewood is the next color. So similar to that cream BB, but like a little bit deeper of a shade. I feel like this is one that I can wear right now. Vanilla, it's more of like an off-white, yellowy white. I thought that this one would be really nice for the springtime. And then two more dark ones. We have Wild Blackberry. This one is more like purpley, more blackberry, if you will. And this last one I'm really excited for. It's London Fog. It's supposed to be lighter than that last one. Have more of like purple gray tones to it. Oh yeah, this is really up my alley. It's exactly right. It has like some gray tones to it, but it's purple and it's dark. That one's going to be amazing. So that's it. Those are all of like the new shades. So I'm excited because now I'm just gonna make some new sets, pre-make them. So that way I'm pretty much set for the entire winter. I'm good until March now, like with all of these shades. This has been so much fun to like have this little hobby and make them at home. Because the way that I see it, like when I was getting my nails done, it was $90 and I had to go every 3 weeks. So getting some new nail polishes here and there and like getting all this, like it's still in the long run like so much cheaper to be making my own sets, you know? So I don't mind stocking up on some new shades because eventually I'll have enough that I'll just have such a solid rotation like year round, you know? Because I don't see myself like stopping this anytime soon. I did take off the nails, but I didn't do any cleaning to them. So I guess you can see like what the press-on nails does. This is wearing press-on nails continuously, like set after set with no breaks for, I would say, what was it, like 2 months or so. So you see that it does have some damage to the nails. I think other false nails, acrylic, and even shellac like damages your nails so much more than this, so I'll take it. We're gonna make some soup. Some butternut squash soup. I'm hoping that this is still good. They're starting to show some indents, but I'm not gonna use the skin, so hopefully like the insides are still good. So let's see. I do have another one, but I made a quick trip to the grocery store and they finally restocked some dairy products. So I was able to get some new milk, Juan's milk. They didn't have my milk, but I got just like the original Oatly, which is fine. I usually get like the basic one, but it'll do just fine. I ended up getting some eggs and some sour cream. I got some bread. I got some butter. I'm also trying to like prepare a little bit for like Thanksgiving and just like stock up on like some basic stuff. I'm of course gonna do like another trip closer, like in a couple of days, but I just figured while I was there get some stuff. So I'm so happy about that because now I can have some matcha. I was trying to not consume as much of the oat milk that I do have because I didn't want to run out. Juan is usually the one to cut this, so apologies if I'm like freaking you out by cutting this right now. So Juan just texted me that he is boarding, which is fantastic. He's gonna be here later tonight, like I said. So I figured I'm gonna make some soup. That way when he gets home, he can have some sort of dinner because it's gonna be pretty late. But this is great because this will also be like my lunch. It's gonna be a really late lunch. It's already 1 o'clock. And this takes like an hour and 45 minutes because you have to roast all the veggies for an hour and a half and then blend it and put it on the stove. That part's really easy, but it's just the fact that it needs to be in the oven for so long. So I'm gonna start this now. Probably have like a snack while I'm waiting, but this has become like such a household staple for us. We've been making it on a weekly basis because it makes so much. We can get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 servings from this.
So it's always like a great lunch, or like those nights where we really don't want to make anything. We're like, oh, we still have some soup, let's make it. And this is like the easiest soup that I've ever made, and it's the most delicious soup as well. So if you like really easy meals, and even if you're not like a huge fan of soup, I'd recommend trying this out, because I'm not the biggest fan of soup, but I like love this. Like, I've always wanted to be a soup person, but then I've never really found like the soups that make me want to be a soup person. Does that make sense? But this is it. This is perfect. That was a bit of a workout. So we got that. Put on our tray here. It's honestly just a matter of like putting whole veggies on the tray. So we're gonna do 2 bell peppers. We're gonna have 1 onion. Let's cut off the ends here. That on the tray. And then also the garlic. Cut off the heads, and you're gonna place it like that. And then you're just gonna like push it out once it's done. So 2 whole garlics. I kind of just guess, I think it says like a cup. I'm just gonna put in how much I think sounds good. These are starting to get like a little bit soft, so it's kind of like the perfect excuse and way to like use up some veggies. And we're gonna need a bunch of olive oil to really coat it. I got questions about these. I got it off of Amazon. Remember to link it. How to move you, how to get this, that was in the drawer. Just gonna spread oil. Ooh, almost got myself. Now the seasonings. Black pepper, I'm just gonna kind of eyeball here. Every single one of this is 1 teaspoon. Put on how much you think is gonna work. If you want to do more, like that's really fine. Like this actually doesn't call for salt, but we have found that it definitely needs some salt. So I put like some on now, but then when you put it on the stove after blending it, why isn't this one out? You can also put like more seasoning then, so it's not over. I think it's empty. You still have like more opportunities. So we got rosemary, some paprika, some thyme. So these ones I do end up measuring. Can't take the baker out of the girl when she's cooking. Gotta measure. Some red chili flakes, and then some cumin. And that is literally it. I'm gonna take this little thing and kind of like mix it all together a little bit more. But I'm just gonna cover this with foil, and we're gonna stick it in the oven for 1 hour and 20 minutes, and then the last 10 minutes I'm gonna take off the foil. It's important to take it off, the aluminum foil off for the last 10 minutes, because it gives it a chance to kind of caramelize a little bit more. Now, looking so good. I already put the red onions in the blender, and I'm just gonna put the rest in. Soup is done, but needless to say, I didn't want to wait for it because it was way too long. So I already had a little bit of a lunch, and I finished watching The Perfect Couple. A little bit delayed. I would have finished it sooner, obviously, but so good. I actually really liked that show. And then I saw that there was a new like Christmas movie released. It's that time. I'm so excited. And I want to be more like on top of it this year, of like watching all of those cheesy Christmas movies. I love it. So I'm starting now with The Merry Gentleman. I think that's what it's called.
I'm only like 20 minutes into it or so, but it has Chad Michael Murray in it, which I was like, wait, what? I haven't seen him in anything in so long. He was such a crush of mine when I was like a teenager. One Tree Hill days. So good. Right, great. And so I'm gonna finish watching that, but realistically, I have no chill. I have such a hard time just like sitting still. And so since I already watched one episode of The Perfect Couple in like 20 minutes of this, I feel like I need to get up and move around for a little bit before I sit back down and finish watching the movie. So what I've decided is that I also cannot wait for Juan, and I'm gonna try to bring the Christmas tree up myself and get it set up, but we need to move the plant out of the way first. We're just gonna put it up in the same corner that we always do. It's in this little corner next to the TV. So that way, stage one of actually getting the Christmas tree up is complete. And then in the next vlog, we will decorate for Christmas together. I ended up getting a few new ornaments and other decor to place on tables and stuff from Target and also West Elm. So I'm excited to see how they might look. If the visions come together, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's go ahead and try to do that. Right, baby? What do you need? What do you need, little needy girl? This is like kind of funny to really even say. I don't know why I'm like nervous to even like say this. It's so funny. I found a new hobby that I'm so excited about. This is the hobby that I was talking about in my last vlog. It's just like one of those things where like you're ready for change, ready to experience something new. And I came across book rebinding on, I think it was like, was it TikTok or something? Maybe it was on Etsy. It was Etsy. And I was like finding some books like ACOTAR. It was popping up on like my recommendation that was like completely rebound to be something like this, right? And I was like adding ones to my cart and I was like, yes, I love this. I want to switch up like the whole aesthetic of my bookshelf. And then the more like I thought about it and the more I looked into it, I was like, bitch, I could do this myself. You guys know I'm such like a crafty person. I try to do things myself, and I was just like such in like the right mindset and willingness to learn something new, you know? Everything has to align, right? And so then I started to do some research and put things together, and I was like, wow, I actually think I could do this. Let's try it. And I took some books from my own bookcase, my own collection, right, to start out with. And I was like, okay, let's start with some books that I wouldn't mind, like if I kind of effed up. but also a series that I like, and also a series that I just hate the original covers. And so I landed on the Flawless series from Elsie Silver. This is such a great series. It's a small town, like romance series, takes place in Canada. It's kind of like cowboy, farm, horses, like all of that. Like I love it. Let me show you. These are some of like the original covers, and it's not my vibe. It's not my aesthetic. These are one of the books that I had in my bookcase that I like would churn around so that you see like the pages instead of the actual spine with the design. Like no hate whoever created these, it's not my cup of tea, you know? I just really thought that this would be a fun hobby that like had a goal. I feel like I really like the hobbies where like you can track and like see your success, if that makes sense. And I felt like it tied in really nicely with just like my love and obsession with books and like home decor, and then just like also aesthetics, right? It kind of just like blended them all together like beautifully. So I decided to take this on, right? So I started with this series, and let's just say I learned a lot. There was definitely like frustrating moments. Like these ones aren't perfect by any means, but that's a part of the hobby. It's fun trial and error. Don't take it too seriously. And eventually over time, you'll become good at it, right? I gotta practice, like it takes time. Like you can't just right off the bat, like be perfect at everything, obviously. So anyways, this is what I ended up doing, like this whole series. I ripped off the covers and I completely rebound it. I designed the covers of each of these books. I bought a Cricut, which you can do like the iron-on design, and then I wanted to make sure I was adding like bookmarks to them. So right now I am burning off the edge of it to make it so it's like a smooth edge, but I'm adding like these little clamps to it so that way I can add like a charm that could hang from it. It could be really cute. This is like the final thing that I needed to do before I was completely done with these ones. This is a little trick to get the edges all cleaned up so that they're not gonna fray anymore. Just take a lighter to it really gently. And then I got like this pack off of Amazon. Like I got everything honestly off of Amazon. Make these, and I'm gonna take some like jewelry pliers and clamp it on to it. I just feel like this makes it look a little bit more finished. And it's like a velvet bookmark, super cute. I was thinking about finding like some on theme charms to hang from it, like a cowboy boot or a horseshoe, a horse, like I don't know, something like that. Okay, so like I said, these are not perfect. I messed up quite a bit on them, but yeah, ripped off the covers and I added like a new cover into them. I redid the spine. I made the hardcover and added the book cloth on it completely myself. And like I said, I like designed the cover of each of these and ironed it on. But so much fun. I wanted to share it with you guys because this is something that I'm gonna continue to do. Like there's no real set like I want to do X amount of books in a week or whatever. It's just like whenever I have time, downtime, and like I want to get crafty and use my hands and stuff, like I'm just gonna pick up a new book or a new series from my bookshelf and start to rebind them. I just think that it's so much fun, and then my bookshelf is gonna look so good by the end. I'm excited. So we have Hopeless. I like how I put the numbers on the spine as well. So we got Hopeless, which is the 5th. We have Reckless, we got some cowboy hats on this one. Powerless, so we got some ballerinas. I try to do like on theme for each of the books, like what I felt like was either like a cohesive thing for all of them, but also like something that tied into each individual storyline as well. Then we have Heartless, which is the second one, with some cowboy boots on it. And then Flawless, the first one, some bowls on it as well. I just love the way that this looks. I kind of like went all out. I went really crazy, as per usual I do like when I get into something new. And I have like this whole dining room table just full of everything that I need to rebind books essentially. And in this one I have like so much like book cloth. I want to experiment with leather next, so I have some leather in here, and then tons of like iron-on like sheets to design like the covers and all of like that sort of stuff. I have like the hardcover, like cardboard stuff that you use to make the hardcover, and all
of like that. I'm gonna need to clear this off for Thanksgiving soon. Figure out where I'm gonna put this. I might be taking over Juan's office a little bit and putting some stuff right there just so it's like nice and close. Definitely learned a lot with doing this 5 that I can take on to like the next book. So like I said, just getting better with each one that I do. But these actually turned out not that bad for honestly for doing it my first time. I'm very proud of myself for doing that. This is kind of challenging. It's lots of steps and it's kind of like intricate, you know? And so I've already been designing the cover of the next series that I want to rebind, which is The Things That We Never Got Over. I do like this cover, nothing against this cover, but like the whole series, hear me out. I don't want pink in my bookcase or like colors really. I just want it to be like more cohesive. So I'm kind of targeting the books that have like color and the spines. And then also I think one of the 3 books, this right here, is actually going the other way and it bothers me that it's not like the same. So I've redesigned the cover of this one and I'm hoping that it's gonna work out and it's gonna look good. But this is the series that I'm gonna try to rebound using leather and see how that goes. My inspiration for it is I really want them to look like vintage books or like old style books. Like I love like the intricate patterns on them and like the floral and stuff. And so I thought that this would be nice because every single book has flowers on it, so it would still tie in pretty good. And I absolutely love this series. I kept all of the covers on these. I was very gentle about like ripping them off because I figured I could cut out like the spine of each of these and make maybe like some bookmarks. I experimented with doing it with the Flawless one. I didn't do it all that well. This was like the first one, right? But it was like a trial, so learning from this one as well. But yeah, I wanted to show you because I was wrapping it up on these ones and then I'm gearing up to start on the next. I need to take measurements from this book so that way I can input it into my design. I'm actually using Canva to design my covers. I feel like it's a really great tool. Lots of different creative things that you like want to design. And after I have the design in a good place, then I'm gonna start to rip this cover off and start on the next book rebinds. I kind of want to get the design completely nailed down before I start working on them because like I said, this is a series, so I want all 3 of them to look the same or close to the same, but then I also want to scope out exactly like what leather I want to use with the color. Like I said, I think I want to do gold on top of it. So I just want to get it all together before I start so that way less chances of me messing up on things. So let me know if you guys want to see more of like this process, like as I'm doing it. You guys are a bit curious about it all. And I feel like it's just fun to finally identify like a new hobby to be interested in. Like I feel like at my age, you kind of just like get stuck in routines or like doing the same things. And I think it's so much fun to just like be curious and continuously learn, continuously work in that brain in different ways and just like exploring different ways of bringing like happiness and joy into my life, you know? I highly recommend picking up a new hobby. If you guys are like me and have like started a new hobby as of late, let me know what your new hobby is because I just think it would be so much fun to know. But let me go ahead and put these away, put them on my bookshelf. By the way, the movie, so good, but definitely so cheesy. And watching Chad Michael Murray, like I just couldn't not think about One Tree Hill. I don't know. I was kind of like getting secondhand embarrassment a little bit, but I feel like that's the best part of like those type of movies, you know?
bundled up for this nighttime walk. It's freezing outside here, you know? It says it's 45, but I feel like it's 45 going on 20. Like, legitimately. My beanie on, my jacket, sweatshirt, and then I changed my pants to something thicker. I put on like these knit, like cashmere pants. So I think that'll be a little bit better. Okay, I always go out with a light at night, so that way people can see us. Don't get run over. No thank you. Oh, I got the first of like my Christmas books that I want to read. I'm excited. I saw this one. And then I pre-ordered the third book of The Serpent and the Wings of Night or something like that. That was a duet. Now this is starting a new duet. I'm very excited about it. Anyways, this just came. So this is now on my TBR. Okay, let's go. Who is that?
Hey, baby.
Who is that?
Baby, I made
Who is it? Are you so excited?
Baby, I missed you so much. Oh, I love it.
Oh no, the zoomies. The zoomies. She got too much energy. She's like, say your name so.
Don't jump on top of you.
Dinner is ready, babe. Now it's officially time for the soup. On some of the bread. Give it a good toasting here. Why is this soup so good? I'll leave the recipe for it in the description. But I love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end off the vlog here. Now that it's been a few days, it's been a chaotic vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Full on pajamas?
Hey, he's sleeping all dirty.
He's making an appearance
Hello.
in one of the videos. People were wondering where you were in the last one.
I would have you for